Man, y'all, welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast. Every Wednesday at 8:30, man. Go tell a friend and tell a friend, man. We on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share over there. So we can get this thing bumping and jumping, as they say.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Bumping and jumping. What the hell? I'm trying to straighten some stuff out here, y'all. All right, man. Tonight we have a great topic tonight. Got everybody, the gang's all here. So, man, we're gonna be talking about this emotional intelligence because that's a big thing nowadays that a lot of people don't have, and a lot of people are practicing. So it does, it goes both ways, and I pray that everybody's practicing it because it's something to practice. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like cutting the argument down, cutting the beef out, cutting everything out, man. You won't have these type of illiterate conversations because then you'll be more aware of yourself and what you got coming out your mouth. So, man, we're gonna dive into that tonight, man, and make sure that y'all take some copious notes. Because we got some copious things going on. But yeah, man, we got Cupid's X. My boy always come up with something good for y'all, man. Have you laughing things like that. Got Mr. Michael in the building. Mr. Mike, what you got on this topic tonight, man? Like you ready? You got your notes, you ready?
Yeah, well, what's up, everybody? First of all, let's say you come home from work one day. It's been a long day. You tired, people on your nerves. All you want to do is chill, maybe smoke a blunt if that's what you went to, and just relax, recoup, regroup for the next day. First thing you see when you get in the house, your wife, girlfriend, partner, they got an attitude. They mad about something. You got a choice. You can say, yo, what's going on? Every time you come home, you always got something. You always in a mood. Or you can just say, yo, I see you had a rough day today. You need some space or you want to talk about it. See, this is actually a step in emotional intelligence. It's where you got your emotions under control and you can basically control the emotions of others by not just jumping in and just cussing them out and then walking back out the door and going to get a drink. So what you got, Cupid? Or Cupid's X?
Well, first off, I want to say that I feel slightly offended by that because cussing is like that's my second language, and I'm a chef, so I had to learn, and it's a learning process. God not through me yet, but I do a lot of cussing. I consider cussing to be like seasoning on food, right? So it pissed me off to the highest level of festivity. I'm gonna throw a couple of fucks and shits and other things that I created into that. But then I realized, they didn't really mean to burn the steak. But bitch, use your thermometer. That's it. It's like they bring it out of me. But no, emotional intelligence. I just want to say that because depending on, it's like I want to say that your income determines your outcome. So I can either use profanity to get back with them and prolong the conversation, or I could just slow it down, bring it down to their level, let them know how I feel about it. Even when it comes to everyday life, when I'm doing meetings or, seminars or whatever. So I can't allow my emotions to dictate everything I'm trying to put out because some people may not take it. If I'm dealing with another real chef, yeah, we're on the same level. So they understand. But if I'm talking to like a newbie or something, it's like, that baby steps. So I just got to monitor that. Then, it comes to like self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management, which all entails into, emotional intelligence. Right. So that's what I got. Keith,
yeah, and that's real big because I always, since I've been on this self-development journey, I've heard over and over again about self-awareness, man. And if we don't study us, it's like I always say, man, we can learn about a car. We know about cars. We know about how to do hair, but we don't know how to control ourselves at certain times. We don't know how to speak clearly and speak with intentions a lot of times. Just sometimes we just run our mouths. What's that, Lakeisha? Sometimes we just run our mouths and we just be talking about our emotions instead of being emotionally intelligent and having the conversation under control as far as how you responded instead of how you reacted.
Exactly.
Because a lot of relationships break up over words.
Mhm.
A lot of people in business partnerships over words.
Yeah.
So if you use the right words and the right content at the right time, you can solve a problem with a calm manner, regardless if somebody's mad or not. You can still solve the issue or what the disagreement may be with a calm word. You know, I know myself, I'm just like Cuba's ex right there. I used to fly off the handle and cuss you out. And, you know, when I was young in my 20s, I was hitting you, you know what I'm saying? But thank God for change. Thank God for change.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
I'm
yeah,
right
man.
there with y'all.
Yeah, but yeah, it's something that we all should be a part of, trying to, I ain't gonna say trying, I'm gonna say working towards to become better at, because that, like I said, that's gonna stop a whole lot of wars, that's gonna stop a whole lot of breakups, that's gonna stop a whole lot of failed marriages. So we can, we can get better, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you can't get better, go to therapy, man. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's what this is, man. We got some key steps. We got 5 key components that we call stairway to heaven. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call it the stairway to heaven, man, because it's gonna help us. It's self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Now, I don't know why they took social studies out of schools, man.
I don't know. That was one of my favorite subjects.
Social studies is very necessary. Well, they took a lot of things that was granted, that was needed. Home ec, they took a lot of stuff out of school, man.
Yeah, like whipping the
Even say
kids.
she's
They
still
took out
cussing people
cursive.
out. Yeah. What'd you say, bro?
Now I said, like, paddling the kids. They don't even know how to write in cursive no more. They think you writing a spell.
Right.
Them things.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I mean, and it's not just something that goes into relationships. Like I said, it's something that goes into like everyday things. I mean, they say words hurt. When I was younger, I'm like, man, words don't hurt. I mean, I was doing the ones. I was using the words that actually made it hurt. But like, yeah. I mean, in relationships, like I didn't use my share of words, and I'm like, why are you so mad? Then I had to think about it, like, what I said. I'm like, well, damn. I mean, I could apologize so many times, but that shit not gonna work. It's like, it cuts them.
Because then you go off into the patterns and the habits. Now the
Right.
pattern becomes a habit. So now they're looking at you like, nah, that's you. That's who you are. I'm not going for that no more. You can apologize a million times. It wouldn't even matter. I'm gone. I don't want to deal with it. And that's where we got to start alleviating that part of the process.
And it's really not so much the words, but the way you bring those words out. So when you say something, or you can tell somebody to go fuck themselves real easy without saying go fuck yourself, or with an attitude.
Well, yeah,
But,
you can change the terms, but I mean,
you change the term.
Like, I'm thinking of words like, if I sit her down and be like, man, bitch, sit down. And then she get mad. But when her girlfriend be like, bitch, let me tell you what happened. It's like, same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, when it comes to emotional intelligence, it's actually one of the key components in personal and professional success in your life, because it teaches you how to communicate with others. If you can, and communication is the biggest thing, because if you can communicate, you can get your point across, and it helps develop relationships, helps you in your decision-making process, and it's also helps you to become resilient under stress. Because if you're going through, if you're a leader if you're in charge of people and you losing your mind, panicking about what's going on, well, what are they going to do? Because they looking for you to find out what to do. Now, nobody knows what to do. Everybody lost.
Mm.
So,
Nah, man, it's always a way we can do things.
yeah.
Straighten it out.
So since you came up with the components, so let's break them down.
Okay, go ahead. Start off with self-awareness.
All right. So self-awareness, the ability to recognize and understand your own emotions and their impact on your thoughts and behavior. So figuring out, just like Cupid just said, when you realize how your words are affecting the person that you talk to, that's part of self-awareness. It's
Right.
not just knowing how you feel, but how you're making others feel with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because it's always going to be somebody who's not as strong as you are, or who doesn't
Yeah.
have that, that tenacity of like, I'm tough acting to acting. They not tough as you, or they didn't grow up in your
Mm-hmm.
environment, so they're not going to be able to receive what you're saying in the strong manner you're saying it in. So that's where I had to regulate myself at, because I used to talk to women just like they was dudes, because they was acting like you cussing and you sitting up here talking tough to me. So I'm finna handle this situation like I'm a handler dude. And then when I get
Mm-hmm.
done, I would always have to say, check this out. The reason why, that's why you don't talk to me like that. That's why. But if I was emotionally intelligent back then, I would have told her from the beginning, Shay, I would appreciate if you wouldn't talk to me like that, because this, and this is going to occur. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
then now I can do it. But back then I couldn't do it, because it was just that. That's who I was, and that's what the environment we was in, and I was a product of my environment at that time. Now I'm still in the
Right.
same environment, but I'm not a product of it. So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
that's real big. And then we go to self-regulation. That's where I had to manage them impulsive moments. I had to slow myself
Mm-hmm.
down, staying in control and adapting to change in these circumstances, because a lot of times we want to be aggressive, because that's where we grew up.
Right.
If you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back.
Yep.
I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? If a woman wanted to tone it down, it's always because a man doesn't make her feel safe. Okay. If a
Yes.
woman if a woman
Mm-hmm.
won't tone it down because she's not safe with that guy. I like that. That's real. That's what Keisha said. And we show that on stage. Put that up there. And I can believe that. I can I can
Mm.
I can wholeheartedly take that to heart, because that's what happens in a lot of situations. When men become more emotional than the woman. When he is
Yep.
the one who should set the atmosphere, set the tone, set everything in that house. So when he come in, it can be at his liking, not her liking, but his
Right.
liking. I heard this one guy said, this Arab, he was talking today. I put it on my story, and he was saying that a lot of women don't realize you want a man to chase you when the whole board of chess is all evolved around the king. The queen is supposed to protect the king, not the
Mm-hmm.
king protecting the queen, because she has more intuitions or intuitiveness on that blind side that he can't see. So she needs to protect him from that animal or that other thing that's coming towards him, or them women or whatever, the distractions. But
Right.
we've gotten so caught up into this woman's right, or I'm independent type of thing, to where men have slowed down from being the protector, the provider, and you know what I'm saying, and all of that to the woman, because they feel like, we went through a strong era of, oh, I'm a pimp. Oh, you finna go get this money for me. Oh, you finna go do this. And it's like, bro, you don't even understand. If she does that, she gonna get in her head. If you're not teaching her the right way, oh man, I don't need you then. If I gotta go get
Right.
all the money, what I need you for? You know, so we got to control that part of her brain cell to where it's like, no, you're not going to get no money from me. I'm going to get my own money. I'm going to just make sure when I put it in this house, you don't run off with it. So that's where it comes in with that self-regulation. So you can be able to control that all situations in your castle, because you got to be the king of your castle. Like my homeboy used to say, yeah, boy, you don't run your castle, you run around your castle. He used to tell our partner that all the time. I laugh so hard every time I hear him say, yeah, but you run around your castle, you don't run your castle.
Wow.
But yeah, man, that's part of that self-regulation, man, and you know, staying driven, man.
Yeah.
When you just like I forgot who was speaking about it. It's like every day is not going to be 100. Some days I might have 80%. I need you to have 20. And if I'm on 20%, I need you to have that 80 for me. You know what I'm saying? Because if I done worked all week, I done had to fight the boss man. I done had to fight the streets. I done had to fight the customers or whatever business I'm in. And then I come home and I gotta fight you. I'm super exhausted. You know what I'm saying?
And they full of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eventually,
But
you run out of that.
yeah, man, because men get tired too. A lot of women think men just are robots and go. It's like,
Yeah, we
nah, babe,
just
I'm
take
tired.
it.
Yeah, I'm tired. I don't want to think today. I don't want
Yeah.
to think today. I need you to think for me today. You know?
Yeah. Because I know I'm the type, my social battery can only last for so long. After
Right.
that, yeah.
Yeah, you know, because we are, you know, as it back in the gap, you know, we was the ones who was out more than the woman. You know, now the woman is out more than the man, but at the same time, because it's a single household now. And now the man is having more hard of a time to get back into a loving relationship because there's so many women who got their own property. They got their own everything. So why would I need you, dude? But at the same time, hey, can you open this jar of mayonnaise? Can you build this, you know, get that, can you get this board off the top of this house? So, you know, you need a man, but they done put into that woman's head so much to where I don't need nothing from a man except his sex. Now, that was the ideology of some of the men that we had growing up around us. Say, man, you don't need that woman for nothing. Oh, you need that woman for that thing between her legs and get her on up out the way.
And if you're in Russia, you don't even need a woman. They have
you need the balance. That's what you need. You need balance.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what you say, Cupid?
Oh no, I said if you stay in Russia, you don't even need women because they have sheep.
I thought that's what you said.
Man, we is not dealing with you with these farm animals. Man, you out of control.
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's definitely balanced, Keisha. Because I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I got 4 kids' mother, my 4 children's mothers. I have countless relationships to where I was committed in relationships besides the mothers. So I've studied women. I did my due diligence of going to school of women. I've seen the emotional side. I've seen the loving sides. I know what love feels like from a woman. You know what I'm saying? So a woman can't come up to me with some game and thinking you supposed to do this for me. I'm just like, nah, sweetheart, you got to earn that. I'm not the guy who just starts off, you know, well, I turned into the soft guy, but in the beginning of when I was in my younger days, I wouldn't give you nothing. You would have to earn that spot. And I need to get back to it because I see a lot of women out here be trying me like I'm a sucker or something.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm nice now. It's like when you got grandkids, you nice to your grandkid, but you would still whoop your child. Yeah.
Like that's not the mom I grew up with.
Yeah, my mama, my daughters, man, she paid their phone bills all the way till they was in college. I'm like, mama, quit paying they bill. They grown. They tell you they talk noise and all that, man. Don't pay no bill. But my mama didn't care about none of that. She was still paying bills. And it was just that's my way of showing my love and all that. I'm like, man, beat them like they beat them like you used to beat us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You want me to go get the switch?
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, they got soft. Yeah, we get soft when we become
Yep.
grandparents, boy. We don't care about emotion and intelligence or nothing. Manipulate us all the time with the pretty smiles and all of that. We don't even care.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The social skill, building and maintaining positive relationships, communicating effectively, influencing others, and managing conflict constructivity. So,
Yeah.
building and maintaining positive relationships. It's a major for me, especially with what I do.
Yeah.
Communicating, efficiently, definitely, because what I say, I want it to be heard. I want it to be clear.
Right.
Because
Right.
did you mean? No, I didn't mean it. I meant what I said.
Yeah, I see it
So
all of that. Yeah,
no
correct.
confusion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. And that's real. But then too, I like the social skills ones too, but I like the empathy one too.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know how to put themselves into somebody else's shoes in the middle of a heated conversation. You know what I'm saying? Keith, what's up, Nick, brother? Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to put themselves in somebody else's shoes when that conversation get heated, because it's like if she's mad about something, she has a valid reason to be mad. Hopefully she's not
Mhm.
psychotic or whatever, but
Mhm.
most women have a valid reason to be mad, and then a man is him. His guilty conscience is starting to tell her, say, man, you gotta chill out with that. You gotta slow down and da da da. And it's like, say, man, you can't come to her like that when she has a valid point for being mad.
Right.
You stayed out till the sun came up. You got perfume on your clothes. You got makeup on your neck. You know, there's all these things go into consideration. But then, as a man, he got to be on the defense when he could have just said in the beginning, say, man, I'm outside tonight. And that's another thing too, fellas, man. When we get into these relationships, if we say we committed, man, if we not really trying to be there, you feel like this thing is starting to go south and it's not really what you want, say, baby, check this out. I ain't feeling real good, about this relationship,
Mhm.
man. It started out strong. We was doing what we supposed to do, but now I'm not feeling it. Instead of dragging her along, just start saying, hey, man, I ain't really feeling this thing, man. Or go ahead and you try to find solutions to work the problems and throughout the problems or whatnot through your relationship. But other than that, we got to stop lying. I was listening to this young lady today, man. She said, man, y'all got to stand up on it, man. If y'all want polygamy, you can get it. But if you want to be lying, we can lie together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That.
Some women, they don't mind, you know what I'm saying? But then some men out here who done listen to their uncles or who listen to their dad or listen to the streets, they done lied, you know. They done lied to women so many times, so they've been taught how to lie. Listening to their
Right.
mamas, they done taught how to lie. It's like you can't listen to a woman on all aspects. You got to get the knowledge from a woman on what some women do, but you can't be that one out there talking about, man, yeah, my mama lying to these dudes. I'm finna lie to these chicks. Oh, brother, you can't be lying to a woman. It's time out for that. When women think I'm lying, I just get real quiet. I say, hey, man, I said what I said. Now, if you keep on thinking, that's your delusional mindset. I ain't got nothing to do with your mind. I ain't got nothing to
Right.
do with your mind. I told you I ain't doing nothing. Now, if I
Yeah.
was doing something, I'd tell
Hey.
you I'm doing something. Because I pay whatever I need to pay in my life to take care of me and my kids. So whatever you got going on, it's in your head. It's your business. It ain't mine.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. And I can't make you believe me. So I'm gonna be quiet on this one and go on to work or go on to do what I got to do. You know,
Right.
Yeah. Because
That's the thing.
I learned that part later on in life because
right?
I was that genie. So it's like, yeah, you want to accuse me of cheating? I don't want to make you out of a liar. So, okay. So I did me.
Hey,
She accused
We
me of some
go and
stuff
get this
like,
one out the way.
I know
I
what you
feel
be
you.
doing on your business
Sam
trips. Like,
Burger.
yeah, it's like, I know what you be doing on your business trips. Okay. So I didn't talk to her for like a week. And then
Right.
she ended up seeing me on Facebook, and I was in lovely Jamaica
Mm,
with
mm, mm.
a baddie I just met. I was
Wow.
like, well, you accused
Mm-hmm.
me of cheating. So it's like, I didn't want you to, like, you're going to accuse me of it. Okay, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
That's how I was.
That's how.
But
Yeah.
now,
That's how.
being a faithful person
Hey,
that I am,
Right.
I'm good.
But see, that's another thing too. That goes back to this other step of it is motivation, man. As a man, we should always, I ain't gonna say we should always be motivated or we should always initiate, you know what I'm saying? But I believe that
mm-hmm.
85 to 90% of the time, we, like I said, we set the tone of the household. You know, she like to go out to eat at these restaurants once a week or either every 2 weeks, we going out to a 5-star. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you can't afford it once a week, every 2 weeks. And then in between that, go to the park, go hiking, go do something that's not expensive. You know what I'm saying? That you can show, hey, I appreciate you holding the household down. I appreciate, let's go to the picnic. Let's go have a picnic. Wine in a picnic basket though. You gotta be thinking about this, fellas. You gotta be
Right.
emotionally intelligent about this, fellas. You can't say we going to the park and you just go sit down and throw a blanket down and drinking out the bottle.
And expect to
You
have
gotta
sex.
get, yeah, you gotta get your picnic basket, man, with the glasses
Yep.
and the wine and the grapes and the charcuterie board and all of that up in that thing, man. Make it nice,
Yeah, don't get no red Solo cups with a bottle of Mad Dog
Yeah,
2020 chilling on the rocks. Like,
Yep.
hey, treating you good, girl. You don't
I'm
have
gonna
no
Yep.
treat
wild
you
diaries.
good. Yeah, I got some of this cold duck.
Yeah.
Damn. Man,
Yeah,
y'all bring
gotta
it
be
back
creative.
memories.
Gotta be creative, Keith, man. I'm telling you, it's definitely that, bro. And I know me and Keith, we grew up in the same neighborhood back in the day, Oak Cliff. But we used to, we had a park called Keith's Park, and we didn't need much to do nothing back in the day. We just like you said, we got some Thunderbird, and you got a car. Hey, you in.
Yeah.
Go to the drive-in, put that blanket on the back of the car, turn the Y'all remember the drive-in, y'all.
Yep.
But yeah, I just feel like as men, we got to learn and we got to stay motivated in our household so that woman doesn't see that weak side or that woman doesn't see that vulnerable side in that man to where she feels like, now I'm not safe. Like Lakeisha was saying earlier, a woman, her tone is only based on how safe she feels in that household.
Mhm.
So if that man is not emotionally intelligent, she's not going to feel safe in that household. She's going to be in that house like, man, I don't know what this dude doing today, boy. I don't know. Is he going to come in wearing a skirt? What the hell he doing that? Is he finna cry today? What the hell? So as men, I do feel like we got to be the ones who are motivated, stay driven by our internal goals and values,
Yes.
not just external rewards, and maintaining a positive outlook on this whole thing, on our whole relationship, because it's like if we like I said, if we get involved off into our feelings and our emotions, like most of these men nowadays are, it's so many emotional men nowadays where a woman don't know. That's why most women feel like they run the household. That's why when you meet them now, it's like, you got to have these 6 figures. I pay my own bills. I pay my own cars. You got to do all of this because she don't know what it is to go into a man's house and relax and
Mm-hmm.
live. The man be going over to their house,
Mhm.
chilling. Yeah,
Right.
man, I went over my girl house today and I'm up in there balling. It's like, no, brother, invite her to your crib so she can see you. How you handle business, how you maintain a household, how you run your household and not run around it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that with motivation, man. That's definitely a big one right there, man. And social skills is definitely big. And like I say, bro, we do have to be empathetic,
Yeah.
Empathetic, man. Ooh.
That's the part that's missing for in a lot of cases, it seems. Because everybody worried about how they feel, but they don't give a damn about how the other person feels.
Right.
And you can tell in their actions, the way they do things, the way they say things. It's like, how can you care about what somebody else feels the way you talk to them
Right.
if you're talking to them in such a negative manner?
Yeah.
It's like your feelings don't. If that's like me going outside talking to somebody that I don't care about. I can care two shits about his feelings or her feelings, but the person that you're with, you got to have some kind of care. You got to have empathy towards them. If not, you might as well just go on the
Well, that's
start
why you have a
walking,
bunch of
kicking
these like
rocks.
weak men that beat up on women and shoot women and do whatever to
Yeah,
them. It's like, bro, like really? I had to put her in her place. Now you're about to go to your place, prison.
yeah.
So it's like
Or
y'all
the
can have a
morgue if
job.
you
They
got
still have a job.
brothers.
I don't know.
Yeah, keep
Man,
I like that, man. Keep saying, man, and most of all, you have to really listen to what a woman says because she's always gonna let you know if it's popping or dropping, and that's the truth,
hmm
man. And just the little phrases that she might say, you know, or she might, or you see her body language, or she talking to you like this, or she's listening to you like this. Like, man, I don't want to hear
hmm
none of that. Because see, a lot of people don't
right.
realize body language is real big in this thing
hmm
called emotions, man. Your body language is an emotion. If you
Yeah,
sitting down, you know, in a loving, if you got a slight smile, if you know, the woman, she sees all of that. She
Mm.
knows that you're hearing her situation. She knows that you're listening to her vent. She doesn't want you always to respond or try to fix it. Sometimes she just wants you to hear her. I don't want you to fix me. I just want to be heard, man. Just let me get this off my chest. Because every time
hmm
you say something, we argue. And that used to be me. So
yeah,
I know from first-hand experience. I used to be cutting out.
yeah.
I still cut women off when they talking, but as I'm still working women. I'm still a man and I'm working. I'm a man and I'm working on it. I'm trying to be
Working in progress.
I'm a work in progress for sure. That's why I tell people all the time. You hear some people, I'm healed. Man, you got
Yeah,
400 years of trauma in your head. You can't never be healed. Not in this lifetime. You're gonna be
Right.
working on things from when you was 2.
Literally.
Literally,
hmm
you know. So now, man, I love that right there when we find out new ways to become better as people, man. And we get together and we have these conversations. This, you know, the camaraderie of men and women in the chats is really just making me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this right here, this topic and this subject is definitely something to stay in the awareness box of your head because
yeah,
emotional intelligence is in business partnerships, is in your children. Because if your
yeah.
children see you pop off all the time, they're gonna be the ones who pop off all the time at teachers, at whoever.
Yes,
Yeah, my grandson used
it's
to
a
pop off
learned
at his
behavior.
teacher. Yeah, he was in kindergarten. He was popping out, hey, you can't pop off at your teacher, man. But granddaddy,
Yeah,
let me tell you what she did. Hey man, you can't do that.
I had to let one of my one of my chefs go home earlier today because her phone had been off. Her phone had been off, and she just found out from the teacher or from the principal that her daughter skipped the last 10 days of school, and she was cussing the teacher out.
wow.
Like,
Man,
yeah, you gonna handle that? Yeah. Then she
But they
showed me
wait
pictures.
10 days.
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah, keep over here going in tonight, boy. I see you, boy. Then my dad told me sometimes let it be her idea.
hmm
Always let it be her idea, my G. You ain't gotta even
Yeah.
try to stress it. You know, if she feel like she right, hey, you
Yeah.
right, sweetheart. Hey man, I'm not tripping. If you right, if you feel like you right about it, be right. We'll have a discussion when we both in a calm state, or when you in a calm state. Cause I'm chilling. I ain't finna tell you that you're wrong right now, cause then you're gonna feel like it's gonna be an argument. But I'm gonna give you the definition of what you were saying, so I can show you that I was attentively listening to every word that you said, and I will break down every word that you said so that we can get to an understanding on the situation that we was getting into it about. Yep. But yeah, man. Right. So that's very good with this topic here, man, because we're gonna have to become more aware of emotional intelligence on a daily basis, man, because we got to teach these young boys, put the guns down. We got to teach these young boys how to maintain a household. We got to teach these young boys how to make a woman smile without throwing money at her. You know what I'm saying? Because some women don't even know. Some women, some women don't even know how to smile unless you throwing a bag at them. Right. You know, everybody likes stripper life, but don't nobody want
bag of quarters.
Don't nobody want to be a stripper, but they like their stripper lifestyle. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. If you hoeing, tell me, man, so I know if this transactional or not. I don't want to get in no 3 months down the line and talk about what I'm not doing for you. It's like, hey, come on now. When I met you, we was going to the park and eating ice cream off the ice cream truck. So don't start nothing brand new. Yeah. I thought you liked me for me. Yeah, if you like me for the money, you can go and go that way, because the money may run out one day. Or I might get sick. You know, I might get ill or something. You know what I'm saying? So if I ain't no money there, I know you ain't gonna be there. But yeah, man, I like that, man.
That's exactly why I believe in prolonged dating. Like my girl, how can I put it? They have women out there, they'll want a man to buy them stuff that they can't even afford. If my girl asked me to go and buy her this $5,000 Louis Vuitton purse, and I say, no, I don't want to, she can go and get it herself. Like, right. I enjoy doing the stuff for her that she can do for herself.
That she can do for herself.
I just enjoy doing it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I mean, and you have guys that do the same thing. Like, oh yeah, bro, you know my girl, she went and bought me this Camaro. Nigga. Okay. So when y'all break up, she gonna take it back. But
yeah, for real.
It's cool.
Please don't take it back.
I'm saying.
Right.
One guy, he bought rims for his girl car. He broke up with her. He went and had the rims repossessed.
Wow.
Yeah, she was at work. Went outside.
See that? We got to stop being petty, y'all. We really have to stop being petty. I know petty was introduced to the black culture for some reason. Ratchet and petty was introduced to us for some wrong reason. That's not what we are, y'all. Yeah. We definitely, we not kings and queens either, so don't go there. We ain't.
You better start calling.
Not all of us.
Good morning.
Not all of us. We ain't all kings and queens. There's some gestures in the bunch. Yeah. So we do have to realize our worth, you know. And everybody talking about, I know my worth, and you don't even got nothing, no product to sell or nothing. You you don't provide a service, you don't do nothing, but you know your worth. Come on, man.
Don't even know who you are.
Knowing your worth is knowing your purpose. Having a knowledgeable mindset of awareness of what you do in this world and what you contribute to this world. Contributing to this world is like me doing motivations on Mondays, Fridays, and Wednesdays. Me contributing to this world is us, all three of us, doing this Mancast on Wednesday nights consistently for the last 3 years. That's what when you're giving value to the world. If you're the type of person to just sit back and point the finger and talk about this person and they did, and you're not valuable. You're a problem. You're problematic. All you can see is the bad in people. So you are the ones I'm speaking about who needs to listen to this conversation about emotional intelligence. Because if you're going to always point the finger, if you're going to always blame somebody, you're going to always look outside of yourself instead of inside of yourself, you are not valuable. I don't care how fine you are, what kind of Gucci, Lucci, and Poochie you got on, you're not valuable at all. Go tell your mama you're not valuable. So she can help you with
that. Yeah. Even Cardi B said
if she can.
Cardi B said, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean. Yes, change all that shit, man.
Yeah, she changed it.
Yeah, y'all better quit listening to these female rappers. thinking they got y'all head
I
boosted
don't
up.
cook,
Be the
I don't
main
clean,
ones
but let me tell you
in a
how I lost
solid
this ring.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, they in a committed relationship. All they doing is pimping that pen, man. Pimping the microphone.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you some more stuff. Okay. This is what you can look for. I got some things you can look for in people with high EQ, emotional intelligence. So people with high EQ is they stay calm under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
They handle conflict constructively. They show empathy and compassion. They make thoughtful decisions rather than reactive ones. That's the big one right there.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
build strong personal and professional relationships. And
Yep.
these are definitely some great qualities of people with that constructive with that emotional intelligence.
Right.
Yeah.
And I got. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I jotted down, developing a higher EQ, stronger relationships, improve communications, connections, and empathy with family, friends, and coworkers, effective leadership, better mental and physical health. Because once I start doing all the cussing and stuff, it's like, yeah, you do feel a lot better. It's like I may be tired from work hours, but I'm still good.
Yeah.
Enhanced
Mm-hmm.
performance at work, better decision making. Because
Yeah.
last night
So
I was gonna pop off on a couple of people, but you know what? Sat back, thought about it, set my car, listened to jazz, and drank some water. Meditated. I went back in. I was feeling great.
right.
But the
Mm.
old
Now
me,
Jazz always do it.
oh
Jazz
yeah,
always do it for me,
yeah,
man. In the morning and the risings, I get up, I put me some of that good old lofty, either some lofty on or some jazz, man.
yeah.
And I'm sitting there and my mind is on stoics. I'm listening to the stoic tell me something. Yeah, man, that's where it is at. So I'm gonna give you some ways to
Yeah.
improve how to improve your emotional intelligence or how to improve emotional intelligence through this one is through social. What was this one? Through this improve social skills. So what we do is give constructive feedback, gentle and focus on behaviors, not personal traits. Give constructive feedback gently. You know what I'm saying? Focus on behaviors and not personal traits. So it's the
Mm-hmm.
difference between the two. So conflict resolutions aim for win-win solutions rather than winning an argument.
Right.
Both of y'all can win, not you winning the argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one of them on improving this emotional intelligent roller coaster that we be in. So develop empathy. That includes active listening instead of planning for your response.
Mm-hmm.
Focus fully on the other person without even interrupting. Like I was saying earlier, some women just want to be heard. They don't want you to interrupt. They don't want you to put it, oh, but it's what you need to. No, I don't need to be told what to do. I just need you to hear what I'm saying right now fully.
Right.
So that
Mm-hmm.
goes back into that, attentive listening. And then what I was going to say, put yourself in their shoes. That's the one. That's the big one right there.
And empathy. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know how to do that. Like I said, in the heated argument, a lot of people is not going to put themselves in somebody else's shoes. All they doing is waiting to respond. Ooh, as soon as I get my time, I'm finna say this. Boy, I'm finna let this. Oh boy, he finna hurry. Or she finna hurt it now. And then you sitting there like this,
Mm-hmm.
waiting. Your arms folded. That is a sign of aggression. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but
Yeah.
if you saying that I'm holding it in so that I don't explode on you, instead of saying
Yeah.
with your hands to the side, saying that I'm calm in this situation. So we're developing empathy for the other person. That right there, and validate feelings. Sometimes people don't need solutions; they just need to be heard. So we do have to validate them feelings, man. That right there would definitely stop. Use use pain as a stepping stone, not a campground. Come on, then. Come on, Cupid.
Mm.
Yeah, that part right there. We have to, man. We can't stay in these situations more than 23 hours. I don't even want to do more than 2 minutes into it.
Right.
If it was said, it's over because that's part of the past. All you can do is reflect on what was said.
Mhm.
How can I grow from it? How can I build from what was said? I can't dwell in what was already said because then I become emotionally attached to
Right.
everything. Now my mind is on revenge or how I'm gonna get them back or how I'm gonna tit for tat, all of that. So we can't stay attached to the problem. We got to come up with the solution to the problem. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
sometimes, Keisha, sometimes it is pain before pleasure. It was pain before
Yeah.
Get
I
him, Rick.
I had to realize that I had to let pain go because
Yeah,
if I dwell on it, I
yeah,
come up with some devious stuff and I'm like,
right,
I'm gonna
right.
regret
And you'll
this.
be sitting there 2 and 3 days trying to think about what is the worst I can do to this person.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's the same person that you're sleeping with.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
We will try to figure out how to hurt the person that's closest to us, that's helping us, that's keeping us motivated, that's keeping us in alignment with where we're headed in life, and we'll try to hurt them people, man,
Mhm.
because we
That
so
don't make no
toxic.
sense.
We're so toxic programmed to where we thinking that's what we're supposed to do by our
But
words. Sometimes is people don't even try to physically hurt you; they just try to. Well, I'm finna tab him up, boy. This next conversation, I'm finna have him. And he gonna be crying.
Mhm.
I'm gonna talk about his bald headed mammy. I'm gonna talk about it. You know, it's like, come on, man.
yeah, but it's the same person
Yep.
that you say that you love.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's
And that's where we make the mistakes at.
yeah.
So I got one more. Okay, strength and motivation. Strength and motivation is my shit. So okay, set meaningful goals. Write down what truly inspires you, not just external rewards. Celebrate them small wins. Acknowledge progress, no matter how small it is. Use
Mhm.
positive self-talk. Remind yourself of your strengths when challenges arise. All of this is me to a T because that's when I started doing the motivational mornings. That's what made me say, hey, you know what, man? You out here in this world by yourself. Ain't nobody here coming to save you. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Your mama and your daddy gone. Your sister and them, they got their own lives. Your children are growing up and doing what they need to do. It's you.
Mhm.
Everybody else is not. Nobody else is in Miami but you. So what you gonna have to do is tighten up them belt and quit trying to go around the homies. Quit trying to drink and smoke every day. Quit trying to do the hanging out thing. You done past 40 now. So you got to quit hanging out. You 40. You past
Mhm.
40. You got to quit hanging out. And then I had to start thinking like, shit, boy, I ain't got shit going on. I need
Yeah.
stuff to do. I
You
got to
40,
do something positive. I got to, and that wasn't until I was like 48 before I come up with the solution.
I'm saying
Wow.
it's like you 40 plus years old talking about, man, where the hoes at? Is like your granddaughter the whole nine.
What?
Like,
Man, what a hole that. Boy, I
Yep.
ain't playing. Yeah, but Keisha, a lot of people don't even know what loving themselves is. They'll still sit up there and eat a whole pound cake in one setting with some ice cream, talking about they love themselves. They'll sit up
Yep.
there and put on sunscreen and do all this crazy white people stuff. We don't use sunscreen. The melanin is our sunscreen.
right.
Holding on to animosity is a disease. Anything negative
Yeah.
inherits disease. Man, come on, Keith. Oh man, my dog going in on him. Yeah, man. You can't hold on to that disease, man. Dis-ease. You can't hold on to it. But
Mhm.
yeah, man, we definitely have to celebrate our small wins because they turn into bigness. Keep celebrating the small ones. Trust me. Like the book says, I forgot the author, but small hinges swing big doors. If you look
Yeah.
at if you look at the door, the hinges are small, 3.5 inches. I'm gonna let y'all know they 3.5 inches. It's three of them. And
Yep.
it's three of them. And the door is big. So you gotta realize, and then with the big heavy doors, you got 4-inch hinges. but it's only 3 hinges on doors. Mainly, most doors only have 3 hinges: one top, middle, and the bottom. And they swing in these big heavy doors, man, every day, every single day. So you have to remember, all your small wins are definitely something for you to smile and be thankful about. And
W.
that's another
Clement
thing too.
Stone.
You have to be more grateful. That's what's going to keep that emotion down. That's what's going to keep our intelligence high. Being grateful. Be grateful about every situation that you overcame. Be grateful about every person you encountered yourself with. Have no regrets in this world, because regrets holds that pain that Keith was talking about, holds that animosity, holds that type of life that you will not even be prosperous in. No fruit will grow from that tree. This ease cleanse your organs to talk to you liver, to talk to your liver. Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm liking that. I'm telling you, well, they in the chats going in, ain't they? I'm loving this, man.
Hey, Keith, that was a W. Clement Stone that made that statement.
W. Clement Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned that in life and health coaching class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's real, man. And I tell you, man, and I use that every day in my head to where I be like, you know what, man? I'm just thankful for that little thing didn't turn out wrong. You know, I'm glad. I'm so thankful. They could have went a whole nother way, you know, on certain situations that we take ourselves through, or we just so happen to stumble across. And a lot of times we just be like, damn, what happened? What they say, like when you go in jail, you be in jail, it take you 2 minutes to get in and take you forever to get out.
Yeah.
And then by the time you thought about what you did to get in, you like, man, it wasn't even that damn serious, dog. Man, what I messed up and did. Because you couldn't control your emotions. Because you was not emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
Man, so I like the one when okay, we're gonna practice self-regulation. We got some more information. I got a couple more, y'all. Practice self-regulation. So pause before reacting, count to 5, or take deep breaths before you speak or make a decision. That goes back to what I was just saying. You don't know how long you're gonna be in jail, or you ain't know, damn, if you would have took them 5 seconds, thought about it before I acted it out, I wouldn't be doing 40 years. You know? So it says reframe negative thoughts, replace this is impossible with this is tough, but I can handle it. It may be tough, but I can handle it, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to look at life like, hey, man, I got to change my words around. That's basically what I want to say. I got to start making my words make sense instead of making my words be a crippling or be a crutch. Make it be a help instead of a hurt, you know?
Right.
So, stress management habits. Exercise, meditation, simply stepping outside into fresh air. Now, Keisha, I love what you was doing the other day. Keisha was outside in the middle of field, big old field, a grassy field with no shoes on. That's what I'm talking about, man. Because when we was younger, bro, we ate watermelon with the seeds, sat on the porch in the sun, ran with no shoes on, and we hardly ever got sick.
For real.
We hardly ever got sick, man. We can stay outside all day in the heat, in the same kind of heat. It was 100 back then. Our mama's telling us, hey, y'all go to that water hose and get from out of, go get y'all some shade. Oh, we all right, mom? Come in, black as tar. Take a bath, you back brown. I know I used to be filthy. Boy, that tub used to be filthy when I get in that tub, boy. For real. But yeah, man, that's practicing self-regulation. Okay, build self-awareness. This is the last framework. So pause and name your feelings for that day. If you're starting to feel something, you pause and you give it a name. Like, what am I feeling right now, and why? What am I feeling right now and why? This is building your self-awareness up. So keep a journal, track your situations that trigger you, that trigger strong emotions and how you responded. If you got mad that day, write down why, and write down how did it end up. Notice body signals, tension. Is my heart finna go? Is my heart starting to beat faster? Is my stomach at this? Is my stomach? You know when you finna go off into some danger, your stomach start. You feeling that queasy feeling. You like, ooh, I don't know what's finna happen, but it's finna go down. So then, yeah, because your stomach gonna show before your mind even gets a hold to it. Your stomach is already.
Yeah.
That's why people don't realize their stomach is their first mind. If you keep that gut clean, your life is gonna be way better. You won't have headaches. You won't be mad. It's all about, like Kevin Gates say, he say, how can I trust you if you'll put anything in your mouth? How can I trust you if you'll put anything in your mouth? Because you'll never know what's gonna come out of it. You can't even control what's going in it. So how you gonna control what's coming out of it?
Yeah, you're right about that. It's just the fact that Kevin Gates talk about eating booty, so it's like, yeah, I don't trust you, dog. Like, say somebody else, like Kevin Gates. I eat the booty.
And use another example. That was not a good example. That was not a good example.
And don't use Trick Daddy either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Keisha. We definitely got to get back to them roots, man. And I do wear copper. I like I got this copper bracelet that I put on. Yeah. Oh, you got one on your TikTok? Same on my. She got some TikTok shops. She got a TikTok shop, y'all. Y'all go over there, Lakeisha TikTok shop.
Talk about a shameless plug.
I'm gonna get on the Mancast and talk about my TikTok shop. I heard that. Write everything down. I love it. Yeah, I got a bunch of tablets, man. I go in there. I go in Family Dollar and just buy them. When school start, I buy all the tablets because I know they're gonna be, $1, $2 or something like that. All these spirals. I got about 20 of these things, man. Information is all throughout them, man. Definitely, I definitely love it. I definitely love that. I say a shameless plug. Come on, Mike. But yeah, man, that's some good stuff. Hopefully this stuff helps y'all, man. Hopefully you can go back and listen to it. These exercises really they help. They can help, definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Nah, that's real. I like that. Yeah, definitely gonna be protected, Keith. Definitely gonna be protected. But yeah, man, it's been a great show. I love it. It's been good to me, man. I feel like I've been to church. I caught one. Y'all get the fans out. Get the fans out. I'm on the go. I'm running down the aisle right now.
Wow.
Oh man. So man, come on, man. All right, Mike. Take us out with something good. Man.
I was actually expecting you to get into the neurosciences of emotional intelligence tonight, but you hit all the points perfectly.
Yeah.
So I'll say emotional intelligence is not about being emotional. It's about being smart with emotions that's yours and others.
Yeah, that's for real. That's the true statement right there. Cupid X, what we got?
I just want to say, first off, it was another great show. But I just want to end it with, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent.
Ooh. See, there you go.
Where my pen at?
Grab a pen. You got to allow that to happen to you, man.
For
Can't
real.
nobody,
No.
baby. So what I'm gonna say, man, to this right here, man. Here goes some simple daily exercises. At the end of each day, reflect on a one moment where emotions were high. So you go by this right here. Ask yourself, what was I feeling? How did I respond? How can I handle it better next time? What was I feeling? How did I respond? And how can I handle it better next time? Because we all know it happens because we haven't controlled our emotions yet. We haven't learned completely how not to get angry when somebody say something stupid. I'm a road rage kind of guy. I would blow a horn. Oh, if they didn't have horns, I would be screaming out the window. I promise you. Everybody on their phone. Everybody's on their phone driving.
Yep.
Sitting at the light 4 hours. Bro, if you wanted to be if you want to be a TikTok, man, you should have stayed on the side or pull over. Pull over, man. You know.
Right.
But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna say I.
Yes.
You know, we appreciate the public because y'all help us get smarter. Y'all come up. Yeah, I be looking at the social media and come up with some of these topics. I ain't gonna even lie. I just see stuff over there. I'd be like, boy, they just don't even know. They don't have a clue on what's really going on in this world, do they?
Right.
And they, you know, some people think the news tell you everything. You better go look at that Bloomberg report, that Bloomberg or that Wall Street Journal paper. Yeah, that's where the real information. That's where you're gonna learn about if we go in the war tomorrow. The news ain't gonna tell you until the war started. It was a bomb. I mean, y'all felt that? Right. And then you hear about it on the news after you done felt it. It's like, nah, let me go look at the Wall Street Journal. Or that
you
Bloomberg
see people getting
report.
blown up on Facebook before the news even reported.
You hear me, man? They be in the midst of the blow up after it done happened. Live from Facebook, we see the man. If you would have been here before the bomb, you could have been saved.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's been a great show. We appreciate y'all, man. And tune in next Wednesday, 8:30, man. We're gonna do it again with another great topic. Lakeisha, come on next week. We're gonna have you on next week. We're gonna try to find another female and get this thing going, man. So, man, y'all, hey, overcoming obstacles, man. We're gonna always find something to do. Find something to get better at. You know what I'm saying? Because don't look at your failures in life as failures. Look at them as the way to your freedom road. That's the road to your freedom, man. You know. But hey, man, I ain't want to stay on too much long. Hey, y'all have a great evening. We're gonna do it again next week.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
I started going back on another topic.
Yep. Peace, fellas.
All right.